Coming up on River City Presents, we're going to be live here at Loud and Clear Studios in Paducah with Callon B and the Hive. Stay with us. Welcome to River City Presents. I'm Daniel Hurt. We're back here at Loud and Clear Studios, and we want to thank Shelby Preklas for allowing us to use this to highlight great artists. And today we are with Callon B and the Hive. They are an 8-piece hip-hop band, just recently in the last couple of years come to be. And joining us before we get started with some music, before the music, we're going to talk to Callon B, Nanny, Ian Moore, and Red Velvet the Goddess. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here.
How you doing?
Thank you for having us.
So happy to be here.
Well, I've known some of you longer than others, but that's okay because I'm very excited. I remember the first time I heard you guys. We were looking for artists to have on the show, and I knew Ian before, and I was aware of you all. And JT Crawford, who's our associate producer here, was like, man, you got to see Callon B and the Hive. And I was like, well, I'm going to go the next time they're in town. And they came to Paducah Beer Works, and man, it was an amazing show. So I'm so glad that you are here. But let's get started. When did you all form? Tell us about who else is in the band and how do you all get started? Callon, you want to tell us?
We formed roughly 3 years ago. At the time, I was just working a lot with Shelby in Loud and Clear, and I was already inviting like Ian and Cody, our bass player, to come to the studio to work on music, and I got the offer about the Oktoberfest, and they were just already around, and I was like, guys, let's just put together a cool, like, one out performance, just really blow them away. But it ended up going so well, and we loved each other so much that we just decided to become a band. We've had some members rotate since then, but...
Tell us who's in the band now. Who all you got?
We have Shawn Wilson, he's our bass player. We have Israel Abernathy, he is our drummer. Dallas Williams is our DJ. Of course, Red Velvet the Goddess. Ian Moore, extraordinaire. And yeah, and then we also got Megan. She is our backup singer and lovely vocalist. And then myself, Callon B, the MC.
That is the Hive, everybody.
King B of the Hive.
And you all, this isn't the first time that this isn't your first rodeo, as they say in the music community. So we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about your music background. So before you got to the Hive, what was going on? How did you get here?
It's confusing. How did I get here? I didn't come up around rap music at all, really. There's a lot of musically inclined people in my family, a lot of singer-songwriter, rock band, kind of heavy rock. But I don't know why, I've just always been fascinated with rap, and just the poetry and writing aspect of it just seemed like the most honest and just straight to you form of expression, and I just appreciated that. And it wasn't too long after that I was writing poems, I was writing songs at like 12 years old, and just really escalated from there. Home studios started becoming a thing, and it was easily accessible by the time I was in high school. And
during COVID, that probably helped too, right?
During COVID, I definitely took a leap and quit my job and decided to just go full force into it, and I definitely do not regret that decision.
Absolutely. Red Velvet the Goddess, tell me, what about yourself?
I've been always into music. I was inspired originally by Michael Jackson. I just thought he was the greatest star on the planet. And I always thought, oh my gosh, one day I would like to be a superstar like that.
King of pop.
Oh yeah. And I mean, when I was in elementary school, I used to sing in choir. I played in band in middle school. I took up guitar and piano in high school. And I've been making songs since I was a kid. It's just, I really took it serious and started pursuing it as a career about December 2015. And from then on, it just kind of took flight. And I met Callon here. And I want to say 2017, I met Callon, and we've been working together ever since.
Well, that's great. I know coming up, you're going to be playing some music, and I've heard you all play before. There's like Alicia Keys elements in there. There's a lot of really cool stuff. So is that some of your influence? Who influenced you to play?
I do like Alicia Keys. She's been a great influence. I would say predominantly the soul singers and the neo soul kind of kind of genre, like the D'Angelo, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
Yeah.
I love Usher too. Got to throw him in there, and India Ari and Angie Stone. I really
Raphael
love.
Sadiq is
He's amazing. Love it, love it, love it. The whole Tony.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, I love it. I'm just so deeply rooted in the soul, blues, and I love to listen to a lot of jazz as well.
See, I get all that because I grew up listening to '60s soul and R&B, Motown, Temptations,
Love me some Motown.
Gamble and Huff, the Philadelphia sound like the OJs. I love all that.
Oh, yeah.
But, and Ian, you bring a little bit different to the table. You're classically trained, right, on the piano.
Yeah. Fancy man.
Yeah, fancy
Oh,
man
yeah.
over there.
Oh,
Need
yeah.
more.
Well, I didn't learn about the $20 chords until I was much older, but I come from a different background. It was more of a schooling aspect involved, which I enjoyed. Like to me, it was something to train with, not just like learn, but to like study the discipline of like, this is a craft. So regardless of what I ended up making with it, it was the actual act of doing it that more interested me at the time. So then I started getting older and things started changing. And I do want to shout out to Gianluca Struzzulo for being the best piano teacher in the world. But after I evolved so much, it just became a point where it was like, there's got to be more. I was really, really stuck on classical for a long time, sort of how I was raised. And after so long, I just found jazz. Like something just happened where it was like, boom, like improvisation is the way. And I was like, okay, that works.
And you and I talked about a little bit, just in talking before socially, about like progressive rock, like Steely Dan, for example, being an influence that.
I mean, the prog that I listen to now is like, Polyphia, Animals as Leaders, Chon, like both of those, anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, prog was part of it. It became a matter of like, instead of just improvising, using the language of the good improvisers to learn how to write more interesting things and like explore musical ideas.
And it allows you to just sort of figure it out, but you might wander upon something that's really cool and be able to incorporate it into your music.
Yeah.
Which gets me to another question I wanted to ask all of you, and just sort of chime in freely, but how would you describe your sound? Because in the opening I said you all were a hip-hop band, but it's more than that. You're jazz, soul, a little funk, R&B in there, hip-hop too, of course. So how would you describe that sound?
It's buzzing. I can't really put a description on it. I've always encouraged everyone to kind of give their own artistic feel and taste to it, and we'll find a way to make it work. And with everyone coming from different backgrounds, that's why it's kind of hard, because you hear notes of jazz, straight hip hop, R&B, soul, and then sometimes funk and blues, and like we've even got some poppy sounding stuff. So. And
I'd heard you describe the band before previously as like being like a hive mind. So if you would sort of, someone want to explain, what do you think about that? It's
I mean, there's just a constant bouncing off of ideas, and like it started at the first rehearsal and only evolved, and it was such a good like instant vibe that made sense for when we named it the Hive. It was like something that reflects the way we work together. Literally, that became the name.
Yeah.
So you got in there and it was like, wow, this is really cool. Everybody sort of got it right off. Yeah.
Well, hives are set up to a way where they communicate with one another. They each sing the Song of Increase, is what they call it. And each hive, it's the point of the Song of Increase is to increase the number of hives resonating and singing that same song. So we all came in with like our own little hive, and we were buzzing at our own frequency, and next thing you know, we're singing the same song. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah,
so what about when it comes to songwriting? How does that process work? Do you all write the music and share it with each other, or do you sit down and jam it through, or do you all like do it separately and come in and go, okay, I have this and let's make it work?
All of the above.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's cases
all
of
of the above.
Go ahead.
Literally.
So there's been times when the band's come in and had pieces that they wanted to share? Have you, like yourself, you've had something you brought in and you were like, wow, let's do this.
They
Tell me
learned
about
it.
that.
There's like some songs I've made prior, and I come in, I bring them in, and they learn the songs. Or it might be something that the band has put together, and I might write a hook to it.
Yeah.
Callon might have something that he wants me to jump on, or we just all bring in ideas, and we all interact and share with each other.
Tell me about, too, some of your live performances. You've been on the road, you've traveled, right? You played Beer Works, and you said that you all played for the first time together live at a show here in Paducah. Was that where it was?
Yeah, Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us about that first performance, and then where all you've been, like where all you've traveled.
Well, it got canceled the first time because of COVID, and we were crushed.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of eliminated everything.
Everything.
We've been practicing for a while. We were super excited, and then it got canceled. So we took a hiatus as a band. We didn't know if we would start playing again together or not. But then the Lower Town Arts Fest people, Geyser hit me up and was like, "We're doing it again. Like, would you love to play?" And I called everyone, was like, let's assemble up again, assemble the Hive.
Yeah.
And that was our first. We had a few practices that we squeezed in after a 6-month hiatus, and then
Went to Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
After Oktoberfest, we did, I think, Silent Brigade.
Silent Brigade.
And then we did Paducah Beer Works.
Yeah,
Right.
all the hotspots.
Festiversary. We
Festiversary.
did Festiversary,
That was
and then we did Lower Town Arts Festival. So our first handful of performances were pretty notable, I
They
would
were.
say.
All
Absolutely.
they were all like a check, each one building off the
Yeah.
last.
Well, and you're all going to play some songs here in a little bit. Can you tell us about the songs that you're going to play? Can you sort of talk us through what that's going to be like?
The intro's for the first time a different song than what we've worked with.
What you normally
with
play live.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so that would be interesting to anybody that's seen our shows before.
yeah.
We picked a flow of music that builds up the energy and leaves you with an inspirational taste, and then it kind of relaxes you down and gives you a little bit of sensual,
sensuality in there.
and then we leave you with
Sounds
a big,
like a conversation coming.
and then we leave you with a big warm hug at the end. So it's like
What and before we break away, I want to ask you something too. So I had Alonzo Pennington, who's a guitarist, on the show before, and we talked about the balance between work and life and the complications that can come with being in a band or multiple bands. How do you do it? How do you find a way to balance that? Because it's sort of one of my favorite movies is Mr. Holland's Opus, and he talks about how in order to play well, you have to really enjoy what you do, and it's obvious to me in your all's performances, and I think people will see that you're very passionate about what you do and you're very serious about it. So how do you balance that work life? It's not so easy sometimes, is it?
For me, it's all in. It's like if I'm gonna be able to do it as well as I feel like it needs to be done for the quality that it deserves, then I have to have a lot of time to be able to dedicate to it. So that's not a balance that everybody wants to or has the lucky opportunity to achieve. Lucky, I mean it. But it's doable for anybody that wants to try it. But everybody has their own ways to make that bread, to get going.
secure that bag.
Yeah,
Because
secure.
sometimes the passion might not pay as well as you'd like, but you do the other things you got to do to get to the passion part, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is for me. I'm usually somewhere. My job would be like serving or something like that to make money. I also do travel and do shows to make money as well, but it requires a lot of sacrifice. But music is the one thing that I could do for the rest of my life and never get tired of it.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to put that before everything, to make sure that I continue to do it until it gets where I want it to be, and it's gonna get there. And being a single mom and doing it too, my daughter's with me all the time when I'm going places or I'm doing shows or I'm at band rehearsal or whatever. So I do have to make a lot of sacrifices for it, but it'll all pay off in the end. It's so worth it. I love making music.
See, and I think that's the most important part and all that, just based on my observation. But I again, it's just something that it really bleeds through. I think you see it when you all play, that the passion is there and that it's real. Also, let me ask, where can folks find you online? Are you streaming on YouTube, or where are you at for folks that want to see you?
We have a Facebook artist page, Callon B the Hive. You can also follow me and Red Velvet, the goddess, separately on Instagram, and she has her own Facebook page as well. We are on streaming, Spotify, Apple Music, all the major platforms. You can search Callon B the Hive. We have a music video on YouTube called Hive Mind. That is our first song that we have released, and we have another one coming soon. Not one that you're going to hear tonight. I purposely left that one off.
Well, that's why you'll have to watch and see. You have to get online and look at it.
Got to check back in with us.
That's exactly right. Well, on a personal note, before we break away, I just want to thank you all for coming. It means something to me that you're all willing to come on the show.
Thank you for having us.
I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all coming. We're going to break away in just a minute, and they're going to set up, and we're going to have Callon B and the Hive. Welcome back. It is my privilege and honor to introduce Callon B and the Hive.
Yes, you are now tuned into the sounds of Callon B and the Hive. Just one of those days, 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 just one of those. Time to make it loud and clear, be working round the year. You can hear the crowd cheer, yeah, I like the sound of it. I'm accountable, can't count on counterfeit. I'm accountable, eagle check, balance it. Yeah, just one of those days. Hey yo, just one of those ways. Bounce back, made a few plays. This shit a soundtrack to a new day. I'ma show what I'm made of, Gold age flavor, cause hip-hop raised us. Down south player, and I'm KY grown. West side tailored, always wave till my neighbors say grace at the table. Where your manners at? Always put your money where it matters fast. Wanna break the cycle, pick up on the pattern, cracks dead on arrival. This the revival. Now the vibe is travel at the Hive Mind recital. So you standing in the storm and slow dancing in the swarm. Standing here more of a man than before. Callon B keep it coming out of these speakers. They was all bugging, had to make them believers. Just one of those, just one of those, just one of those days. Just one of those, just one of those days. 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 Just another day in the maze. Probably why I'm a lab rat. Just got a check from being my ass cap. Why these little rappers wanna cap? Word from the wise, no lies in my raps. I thrive and adapt. Just 6 sides to my habitat. Whole game in a hex, no chain on my neck. Whole grain on the bread, whole gang on the set. I'm a bread on my legs, take a stand and I do it again. Rogue variant, known proletarian. Oh, how rare it is to have no narrative, no knowledge of my heritage. I grew up American, now I see the whole world Claritin clear. These moments we cherish them dear, so I'm sharing them here. No embarrassment, fear. I ain't gotta look away from the man in the mirror, staring in the face of the man of the year. It's just one of those days, nah, one of those weeks. Every day a good day for me. Now we buzzing like bees. In the spring you even see the crowd wave like trees in the breeze. Just one of those, just one of those days. Just one of those, just one of those.
Just one of those days, and I don't wanna hear it, I don't wanna hear it today.
Just one of those days.
I don't need the negativity, keep the bad vibes away.
Just one of those days.
Said I don't wanna hear it, I don't wanna hear it today.
Just one of those days.
I don't need the negativity, keep the bad vibes away.
Just one of those, just one of those. Just one of those, just one of those, just one of those. Just one of those, just just one of those days. For all my dream chasers out there, we live in our dream.
Some people
Dream. Me.
Some people dream.
About cars in the clothes, rods in the dough for the star of the show.
Some people dream.
About being a star and keeping it large, wanna be who you are.
Some people
Till it
dream.
come true like deja vu. Dreams manifest, might have one too. Of a movement to spark revolution. Hey, and we change the world through music. We all dream either near or far. Yeah, wherever you at, wherever you are. Check it live in the rap for quintessence. The way that I dream, you would think I'm narcoleptic. Dreams of me rolling down the mainstream merrily, and I ain't have to sign to sacrifice my integrity. Don't need the street credit, credit my craft, cause it ain't where you're from, it's how well you rap. I had a dream I was living in an era of gold. An MC was more than an industry mold. Real rap won't flop and my record don't stop. I was more than a guest in the house of hip hop. One thing I've always wanted to say, that will put me in your box if your shit eats tapes. As I lay me down each night to sleep, pray to rap gods that I can fulfill my dreams. About cars and the clothes, rods in the dough for the star of the show.
Some people dream.
About being in charge and keeping it large, wanna be who you are.
Some people
Till it come true like deja vu. Dreams manifest, might have one too. Of a movement to spark revolution. Hey, and we change the world through music. Dreams.
dream, dream. Some people dream. Dream, dream, dream.
We all got
Dream, dream. Some people
dream of a movement to spark revolution. Hey, and we change the world through music. Keep a dream journal on my nightstand. Every morning feeling full of nightmares. Funny how I lose sleep chasing my dreams. Letting them die is an everyday thing. Sometimes it seems that my dreams unattainable, like I'm not capable of mentally available in day-to-day life. It's so hard to make time, so I wrote this song in my 9 to 5. Eyes on the prize on the clock, cause when I'm off, it's back to the lab and it's on. I don't miss a beat or an opportunity to water the seeds of my legacy, I eat, sleep, breathe it, never MCing with no rhyme or reason, and that's my freedom. Told my superiors what I was scheming, and couldn't believe it. It told me to keep dreaming about cars and the clothes, rides in the dough for the star of the show.
Some people
Dream about being in charge and keeping it large, wanna be who you are. Till it come true like deja vu. Dreams manifest, might have one too. Of a movement to spark revolution. Hey, and we change the world through music. What, 1, 2, 1, 2. Some dreams stay dreams, some dreams come true. What, 1, 2, 1, 2. Some dreams stay dreams, some dreams come true. Some dreams come true. Some dreams come true. When you dream of a movement to spark revolution. Hey, and we change the world through music. Dreams. Dedicated to all my beautiful ladies out there. You are divine and your mind, may your beauty be defined by the gold in your soul. You're the apple of my eye, the sun to my moon in the sky, and if both worlds collide, masculine and feminine align like whoa. You are divine in your mind like whoa. Masculine and feminine align. You got me captivated, and my latest fascination. Your flow is captivated, gold is bold and fashion statements. Rooted through my sacral navel, I need activation. I've been lacerated, ground me with your gravitation. Graph the natal where the charts were so compatible as stars. You could shine as wide as doors, I reflect it back to corks. When you provide the charge, I can energize the source. Grand designer hearts like a crystal line quartz. Yo, move divine force through your nebular. When we intercourse, our intercourse is molecular. The architect of netherworld, celestial developers, planetary metaphors. Our bodies set the measures. You the yin to my yang, the twin to my flame with your zodiac frame. You built a temple with potential. I'm kinetic through these windows. I see you. You are divine in your mind. May your beauty be defined by the gold in your soul. You're the apple of my eye. The sun to my moon in the sky, and if both was collide, masculine and feminine align like whoa, whoa. You are divine in your mind like whoa. Masculine and feminine align like
I'm possessing is a blessing in demanding, cause so many souls are hurting, so they praying and they chanting. Music is a speaker for the speechless. Reach one and teach one. For a while they couldn't reach us, so they left it to the preacher. The force around me is so damn magnetic. It's drawing you closer to me by the minute. Lifted my voice and made the world listen. Made them aware of everything they're missing. You got an aura that glistens. We come from different dimensions. Together we are existing. We must accomplish a mission. Bring the life to our vision. I am your goddess, no question. Bringing abundance of blessings. And some rhythm and lessons. Say whoa.
in your mind like you are divine in your mind. May your beauty be defined by the gold in your soul. You're the apple of my eye. The sun to my moon in the sky, and if both worlds collide, masculine and feminine align like whoa. You are divine in your mind like whoa. Masculine and feminine align like
What is it to be divine? Of or relating to a God, especially the supreme being. You are divine.
amen. Go and take him to therapy, Red.
All right. Gonna give you just a little bit of therapy here. Say ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. Say ooh la la, ooh la la. Say ooh la la, ooh la la. I need some therapy. It's time to ease my mind. Yeah. Hey. 'Cause I've been so stressed lately, and I'm tired all the time. Yeah. Come on now. So won't you come rescue me? Oh boy, do me a favor. Yeah. Come on, say, baby, roll me up a beat. Give me something stiff to drink. Lay my body down, rub my body, see me in tune. Whisper something sweet to me, kiss on me so gently. Take away the pain from me, relieving me. I think it's safe to say that all I need is therapy. Candles burning, got me yearning. I think it's safe to say that all I need is therapy. Make love to me, sweet something. You lay my body, rub my body, send me into it. Whisper something sweet to me, kiss my lips so gently, take away the pain from me, relieve me. I gotta show appreciation for this therapy. Candles burning, you got me yearning. I need to show appreciation for this therapy. Make sweet love to me, sweet, sweet love to me. 'Cause all I ever really needed was your therapy. Said I got them candles burning. Ooh, you got me yearning. Oh, all I needed was therapy. Won't you make sweet love to me? Sweet, sweet love to me. 'Cause all I ever really needed was your therapy. Say ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. One more time, say ooh la la, ooh la la. Say ooh la la, ooh la la. 'Cause all I ever really needed was your therapy. Hey, come on, na na. Hey, come on. Ooh, all I ever really needed was your therapy. Next, we're gonna give them a little bit of damaged goods. Ooh, hey. I have been running for a long, long time, running from the truth. I've been searching for peace of mind, but it's the problems I find hard to leave them behind, 'cause they follow in a line. You can't compare your struggles to mine. Lost in insecurities that they made me believe, fulfilling their desires. Could somebody tell me? Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I'm so damaged. Oh. Na, 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 na. Hey. I've got this magic and it's taking a hold when I unleash this power straight from my soul. Call me envy, lust, seduction, diamonds and gold. I am Ladiosa, I'm taking control. You're watching me, I'm watching you. The way you feel, I'm feeling it too. Yeah. Is it just you, or am I working the room? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lost in your thoughts. Do you love me or not? What can you do? I put a spell on you. I've got this magic and it's taking a hold. When I unleash this power straight from my soul. Call me evil, seduction, diamonds and gold. I am Ladiosa, I'm taking control.
Yo, mirror on the wall, intuition clearer than a crystal ball. Superstition of a fortune teller charm. No magician never talks of the tricks in his vault. Little glimpse at the palm, it's sent for the calm. You my voodoo doll, I'm a ceremony master. Each moment I captured a part of the magic. Each time classic, a new rite of passage. Read my tablet at midnight masses. I got 'em in trances, pack the encampment. Read the enchantress, candlelit dances, divination. Hot mind, mass initiation. I'm a star like the seal of David. It was written on the Ouija. Lights flash, now it's getting kinda creepy. Now you see me, cypher go round, pendulum keep swinging till I'm nothing but a ghost on the wall of the media.
I've got this magic and it's taking a hold. When I unleash this power straight from my soul. Call me evil, seduction, diamonds and gold. I am Ladiosa, I'm taking control. I'm taking control. Said I'm taking control. Call me evil, seduction, diamonds and gold. I am Ladiosa, I'm taking control. Call me Ladiosa, taking control. Call me Ladiosa, taking control. I am Ladiosa, taking control. Oh.
Shout out the Hive.
La la la.
Shout out River City
la, la,
Productions.
la. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We got your back.
La 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 la. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
GYP.
La 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 la.
Big.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
GYP forever like Wu-Tang, ayy.
Ay.
Tree of the tribe where the fruit hang, ayy.
Ay.
Wait till it's ripe, then we harvest the boot phase. Peace, love, positivity, be the new wave. Dawn of the new age, end of the self-pay. Celebrate life like Beltane. Kept giving back cause it felt great. Time to move forward in a world we can help change. Takes a nation to elevate. Family be the foundation. Mine is so proud of me, patiently waiting for all my hard work to pay off. So I can pay off all my debts and they can all quit their day jobs. I won't take a day off till I have it. Too many homies dedicated to my passion. Real friends, I am so grateful that I have them. How can I quit when a man got it tatted? Crazy how my dreams haven't passed. with my peeps, then turned to a faction, a team, which in turn has impacted me and gave me the confidence needed to prove to you all you were wrong for believing my hobby MCing. Changed it to a business, you with it? Then I got your back, dog, I'll live this. Started a tribe, now it's a village. Collaboration and privilege. Reach one, teach one, that be the motto. Never play a role, be a real world model. See me front line with a layer of apostles. Word is born on his life, this here be the gospel of hip-hop was found on teaching the youths. Think it's about time we took it back to its roots. So tribe got your back, tribe on time for the family doing it right. We want to thank everyone that's watching. I want to thank all the beautiful people I'm surrounded by. This is our token of appreciation.
I'm grateful, I'm grateful, so grateful. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, so grateful. Couldn't be without my friends, couldn't be without my fam. No, 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 hey. Couldn't be without my friends, couldn't be without my fam. No, no.
This one goes out to my fam and my fans. Love you to death, all my friends that would follow me down through the hollows till we hit the edge of one question and step. I don't know what to say. I wanna do better than thanks. Repay you for all of your faith and my dreams. You don't know what it means to me. You guys have always believed in me, and clearly I have what it takes, and I know it now. Mom, I know that you always say either way you'll be proud, but I'm determined to make this all count so I can pay for your house. You deserve it. You know I'm not distant on purpose. I'm working as hard and as fast as I can, so in the end I can say it was worth it, or it's too late and I'm gone. If that is my paid, that means all I got are these songs. I'ma live on through these pages and pick what I say in a way that'll last through the ages. And some of my brothers went home, I lost touch. It's only for now, no, I do this for us. When it's all done, I'ma pick it back up. While what we was is all love. Better show some. Grateful.
I'm grateful,
Grateful.
so grateful.
Thank you.
I'm grateful,
Grateful.
I'm grateful,
Grateful.
so grateful. Oh, yeah. Couldn't be without my friends,
Nah.
couldn't be without my fam. No, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Couldn't be without my friends, couldn't be without my fam.
That's how we grow and make change. I wanna thank you, I am so grateful. Without you I would not be able, and without music I would not be stable. I promise to use it for good, as long as I'm capable. The angels around me shall act as a muse and guide me down any path that I choose. Every day holds a clue, a sign or a symbol to prove the subtlest things that I see could be huge. Depends how I challenge my views. Everything's everything, I know it's true. Reality reflects what's inside of you. Ain't no such thing as an accident. Nah, all of this shit, it was meant to happen. Each interaction inspires my rapping. The good and the bad, it's all part of the magic. Loved all my brothers I started this with. Can't wait to show you how far I could get. I'll even admit there were times that I wanted to quit. So I dedicate this to them and the tree of the tribe that has since grown a few limbs. I got your back to the end, and with you all, new saga begins. My hot mind crew is my GYB kin. Yeah. Bottom of our little hive hearts, we thank you. We love you. That's you. That's you. It's you. That's us. We are Callon B and the Hive with Red Velvet, the Goddess, and we are grateful for you. Shout out to all the crew that made this possible. Shout out to this beautiful band, everybody that's watching, everybody that supports. This has been the Hive Mind Experience.
That's our show. Hope you enjoyed Callon B and the Hive. We want to thank Shelby Preklas of Loud and Clear Studios for allowing us to use this space. It's important that our mission is to highlight local artists in the community who are doing a great thing, and they are one of them. Thank you all for watching. Hope you'll join us next time.